Hello, guys, and welcome back again. You already know your hair subject matter expert is here. So, I'm going to rush through this. This is more like a remix. This is my erasable marker, and this is a 5x5 closure net. And using my erasable marker, I'm going to teach you how to actually identify your dimensions on the lace net. Okay, these lines I'm drawing, you can find them on a closure, on a frontal, on a full lace. We're going to get to it gradually, right? So there's this line that tilts from the middle towards the branching out towards the front. And if this is the pattern you want to use, when you're working on the other side, you want to make sure it's giving you this V shape, okay? Now there's this line that tilts from the middle towards the back side downwards. If that is the pattern you're using, please make sure by the time you ventilate the two sides of your net, it's giving you this same V facing down, okay? Now, this other line I'm drawing now is the imaginary line a number of people rely on as their guide that does not exist on this net. There's no such line like that. And I'll tell you what, when you ventilate like that, you actually stretch. You're stretching and you're stressing that net. And I tell you that closure would not last as much. Yes, categorically that closure will not last as much because there's a way this thing is there's a way it's supposed is wired. Okay, there's a way it was created. Now when you try to imagine a straight line that does not exist, I don't know how to explain it, but you're stressing the net. And if you see someone who ventilates like that, look at the closure piece. Just look at it and compare it with the one that comes from factory. Is not the same thing. Let me quickly show you how this works. Okay. And before then, why I'm doing this is because in the previous video, the very first video in this new series, just realized I did not take time to explain. So I was going to just do this as a remix and so I can have time to actually explain to you. Now, this is me assuming this is our center. For your closures, you want to start ventilating from the middle part. It's going to just give you clarity. Assuming this is my middle. So I've started from my middle and then I'm using the line that branches down, the one that tilts down like a V down. And when you start from the middle, it's actually very easy to just stick to your spacing pattern without having to, if you're starting from the side, you could actually get close and then you have one line left and all of that. I don't want to confuse you. I just want you to trust me and do as I ask you to if you're new to ventilating, okay? But if you have a pattern that works for you, that's fine. But just know that you should use the diagonal lines as your guideline. That's when you know you're a ventilator. Okay? So, good. Assuming I want to do the other side. Assuming I want to do the other side right now. This is what it should look like. I'm going to show you. Yes. Can you see that? Yeah, that's what it should look like. It should branch to the other side. And then while this side branch to this side. Do you understand what I'm explaining? Okay. So you just want to start from the middle and branch out. And then subsequently, we're going to get to how to create your parting space. But for the back, you're not bothered about parting space. You just want to ventilate and branch out on the both sides to have a shape that looks like a V down. And then if you choose to use the other one that branches towards the front, by the time you do the two sides, you should have a shape that looks like a normal V. Okay? I hope I'm explaining to your understanding. We already did this video is not a new video, it's an extraction from the very first video on this series. So I'm not just going to go deep. I just realized I did not explain this part very well, and that's why I'm doing this. So please take your time, save this video, practice, and you're going to become a pro. You probably might become better than myself. Okay. So guys, this is it. It's a very short one just to show you how much I care about carrying you along. Okay, so I love you guys endlessly. Thank you for watching. Stick to this channel. We're going to be doing so much about ventilating. Endeavor to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share my videos. See you guys.